Hi there. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. Hopefully you are. I'm also doing okay. I am alive. I'm breathing. That should be good enough. So today, um, today's topic is that we are designed to create, and so that is why when we are not creating, we tend to feel depressed and unfulfilled mostly. I know this because I consume a lot of content and I am not someone who likes to create. Even this is very awkward to me, but I am trying to get into the habit of creating and not just consuming all the time. And so, as humans, we are just created to be able to, because we were created, right? And um we were made in the image of our creator, which instantly means that we are also creators, right? So if we are not doing what we're made for, which is creation, then we are not serving our purpose. So we will end up feeling unfulfilled and you feel depressed because you will not know your direction in life anymore. I Speaking to myself personally, I I there was a time ago when I feel so depressed and just like a failure. And all I do at that time in my life is say consume, 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 sorry, doom scrolling non-stop is all I did. And that wasn't helpful. It wasn't even healthy. And the truth is I haven't stopped doom scrolling. I still consume content, but now I don't just consume. I try to do something about creation as well, the creative aspect as well, by creating a journal. Yeah, so this journal basically is to try to sneakily negate my overconsumption in a way to make myself feel better. I know it's not healthy, but at least I'm trying something. So hence the channel. Um so yeah, we all do school. We mm, you do it. If you are being truthful to yourself, you do it. I do it even more. So in order to make myself a little bit useful and not just always do scrolling, I decided to create a journal where I can just talk, and it's even so much more helpful to me because, like I said in my first introduction video, my first video, we as humans, we like to talk, to express how we are feeling to people. Sometimes you're just so frustrated and you want someone to talk to, and you are you are in your head, and that is not healthy. So you need to lay it off, and all you need is for someone to just hear you out. And so me talking in this way, just talking to the camera, it's just me laying it out and not having things um burden me. So it's just like I'm burdening myself. And I would just like to let you know that yes, as much as I am I'm burdening myself, I hope that I can be that someone for you too. If you want to unburden yourself in any way, just whatever you feel like talking about, just write in the comment section. I will read it, and that is someone hearing you out. And if um we are lucky and there are other people who join us on this journal, then we can hear each other out and just feel less burden. And the reason why you might be wondering, yes, if you want to talk to somebody, you can just go to your friend and talk to your friend. But the problem for me with talking with other people is that I I'm afraid of being judged. So to prevent that, or rather say it here, and all that I'm hoping for is that our channel will be judgment free, where we can just say what's on our mind without feeling insecure or afraid that we will be judged. Nobody's perfect, and so I just hope that we all understand and are on the same page on this, because I really need a place to lay it out, and I hope that you also need a place to lay it out. And so it doesn't make any sense for us to be judging each other. So yeah, so that's the point of all of this, to not only be creating something, but to be able to just saying out loud what is on my mind. It's a helpful thing to do. It's, it's a healthy thing to do as well. And so I the thing about telling people like what's on my mind is that we are different in our own ways. We are all unique. Sorry, we are all unique individuals, and we have our strengths and our weaknesses. And so, um, sometimes people forget that, and they just assume or expect everyone to be like them, and which leads to this judgment that I'm talking about, because they don't do a certain thing, and let's just say you personally do not find anything wrong with doing that said thing, and so you decided to confide in someone about this thing that you're going through, and then turns out that friend of yours has something against whatever you are talking about, right? When you confide in that friend will end up just charging you, being judgmental towards you, because they they are different, and they are different in their own way, and they don't understand you in your own way. I don't know how to say it. Like, they don't respect you as an individual and respect the fact that you are different and special and unique in your own way, which leads to the judging. And so, but I will know that more than most, because I've been through it. It's it's just people the when you are a little different, then, well, that should mean there's something wrong with you, or you are not, well, yeah, basically there's something wrong with you. You have to be like everyone else. If you're not, then there's something wrong with you. Which is why I'm not able to tell people how I'm feeling or anything like that. I would rather keep it to myself. So this journaling is quite helpful for me. And I hope that it will be helpful to you too. Just where we can discuss in the comments, talk among ourselves, or even if you have something to say, I could even talk about it for you. If you have a question or whatever in the comments, that's if somebody's even watching this. Yeah, but yeah, that's just what this is all about. And I hope that if you all have your own things, okay, passions and strengths and weaknesses, but I just hope that if you have that talent of drawing, like creating content, like writing a story, like doing playing writing songs and all of them, that is your own creation. So create something. I play football. I love football. I'm a footballer, and some people call it soccer. So I play soccer, and I I that is my creation too. And so I try to create as much and use it and um, make use of it as much as I can, so it doesn't turn useless. A gift that was given to me. So yeah, that's just mostly how I see it. Like we are born to create, and so it's only wise that we let it out. Because seriously, I believe that we all have something that's ours, something that's just uniquely us, and so we should just bring it out, create something out of your uniqueness, because that is what we are made for. And I didn't know that before, and even if I did, well, procrastination will let me. So yeah, now I will try harder to create more and just make myself feel fulfilled, because it's also another reason why we tend to feel empty, and because we are not, I don't know, we just, sometimes I just feel so empty, and I think about it, and I think it's because I am only consuming and consuming, and I'm not letting anything out. And so I have to let something out. Otherwise, I'm just going to drown in all of my subtle consumption. I'm just going to end up drowning in my own consumption. And so I will urge you to also try doing something, even if it's one paragraph of something in a journal, whatever. Yes, I'm not saying not to consume. I still consume. Like, I'm not going to lie about that. But please, you also try to bring something else, write something, sing a song, anything, so that you can also feel fulfilled. And we can never feel fulfilled as humans. We are, should I say, greedy to some extent. So we mostly not, we are not going to be content or fulfilled in that much, but at the very least, bringing out something instead of always just consuming will help us um be in some sort of balance. So Yeah, that is all I have to say. I just rambled all over the place. And you already know where you're in for. It's a chaotic journal. It's not supposed to be structured. And so I hope you understand. I hope you can understand that. And pardon, um, going to, the more I do this, the more I get better at my delivery and my articulation. And so hopeful I get better. And until then, please be patient with me. Yeah. And I hope that you consider what I said and try to write something in a book. And but even if it's just how grateful you are for the day, whatever it is, I hope you do something. It's always helpful. I didn't do that back then, but now I do, and so I'm making good use of it as much as I can. Yeah, I may suck now, but I believe that repetition of one thing over a long period of time will make you decent, if not good enough or perfect at the thing. You'll be, yeah, you'll be okay at it. You'll be a little decent at it. And so try to bring something out once in a while so we don't end up drowning in our own consumptions. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on the Chaotic Journal series. And this is our first official um video. I hope that you picked something out of this, and I hope that whatever you want to get out, and if you want to share it with us on the Chaotic Journal, please leave it in the comments, and we all just talk. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. Thank you again for joining me, and stay safe out there. Bye.